heard that you're upset that Giannis might come here, and I know you don't wish well for the Raptors, so that's why I know you're upset that he might come here. So it's okay if he doesn't. But I'm saying, but if he does, you should welcome him.
I hate the dude.
Okay. I know what he did to your. He wanted to quit your Bucks, your precious Bucks.
I hate the dude.
Okay, that's fine.
I hate him.
Where is Giannis going? I'll tell you where. Good people of the sports, NBA, or basketball world, hear me and hear me now. You're hearing this first. Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to the New York Knicks.
Wow. You heard it here, folks.
I heard it here first. This time next week,
crazy.
We will be aware of where he'll go. Because
Crazy.
February 5th is the last day.
Crazy.
That's the deadline.
That's the deadline? The 5th?
The 5th.
Okay.
And that's next Thursday.
Okay.
Mark my words.
I like it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to be a New York Knick this time next week.
Wild.
You heard it here first.
Absolutely wild.
You heard it here first. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Crazy.
That's it. That being said. Young world.
I thought you were going to say he's going to the Chicago Bears.
No. Hey. I mean, shit. We could use a big boy. So if you can play defense, pals, then by all means, welcome, schmelcome. Young world. I am Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
Tis the blank. Tis the blanc. With
LeBlanc.
Carlos and Ryan.
LeBlanc.
LeBlanc. Je suis blanc.
Damn.
Avec Carlos y Rion.
Wow.
Bienvenue. How'd you like that?
That was beautiful.
Oh, thanks, man.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm just working my French a little bit
I
here.
love it.
You know what I'm saying? On that gitchy ya da da tip. You know, voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Know what I'm saying? You like that?
Hey, man.
Shit.
Hey, man.
But thank you for coming to another week, another edition, another episode. Got a good one for you. Plenty to talk about, but such a little time. But you know what? It's fine. So sit down, get your pencils out, and let's fill it in together, y'all. Oh, I think I'm going to add that to the intro.
I love it.
Holy shit.
I love it.
Why did that take me 200 plus episodes?
I don't know.
God
we're still learning.
damn.
We're still learning, man.
Oh, my God. I like that.
We're still learning.
I like that.
Still learning. Right on the fly, too.
Oh.
On the fly.
Ryan, go ahead and say hi to the children.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Friday if you happen to be listening on the Friday, and happy weekend if you happen to be listening on the weekend.
Amen.
First and foremost, it is a new year. We're on episode 223 today. Carlos and I, yet again, I know I say this all the time, but literally thank you for joining us today. And joining us for the last 222 episodes. It's crazy. I was like uploading and we're doing a little bit of editing last week. And I'm like, man, we're at 222, man.
Damn.
Crazy.
It's a good apartment number.
It is. It definitely is. But, besides that, it's another week. There's a lot to talk about in this episode. A lot of like pop culture stuff, a lot of stuff that's been happening in the economy.
But I think politics is going to be the head honcho today.
Definitely politics. So
America's doing it again.
Yeah, if you're not a big like political person, then
this may not be the episode. But I think there's a good mix of.
It should be fun.
Yeah, it
should be
a
fun.
pop culture-y event too.
I'm not gonna get mad if you don't happen to listen to the whole thing, but
okay.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
All right, let's fill it in, y'all. Where do we go from here? All right, you know what? No, I know where I'm going to go, Ryan, if you don't mind.
Wow.
All right, let's talk about Nicholas Minaj. Let's talk about Nicholas.
Nikki.
All right, I'm going to use terms that are derogatory, so I apologize in advance.
Wow.
That coon of a fucking bitch had to freaking... Dude, that was one of the most... Listen, I don't mind whatever your political ways are. Do what you got to do, whether you're Republican, Democrat, conservative, liberal, do whatever you got to do.
Tea Party.
Whatever you have to support it. At least you're going down to support your squad. That's it. That being said, That being said, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj. Some would argue the greatest female rapper that has ever lived. Some would argue.
Yeah, we talked about this a little bit in a few episodes past. Yep.
You know, but I don't think there's many rappers with her reach, with her popularity. Can you argue that? Could you agree?
No, there. Like I was watching this like, and I won't talk too much about it because we can probably do a whole episode on like female hip hop and like women's rapping and like art and how they sort of come into place. But Nicki Minaj is hands down probably one of the largest of all time. Like, there's not many that have hit that stardom.
Yeah, she's even competing with men in terms of popularity.
Like, we're talking like maybe Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Maybe Doechii if she's on this like upward spiral.
Sure.
There's a couple people that haven't gotten to that point. Yeah, but like she's definitely bigger than like your Queen Latifahs, your Lil Kims, your EVE.
I agree.
It's hard to say that she is not hands down the. I don't know if I want to use a word greatest in this aspect, but like definitely one of the most popular, if not the most popular of all time, women rapper.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's safe to say so.
Yeah,
it's safe to say so. But that being said,
shout out to No Name though. Shout out to No Name. But go ahead.
Who?
No Name.
Who's that?
She's like one of the sickest female rappers out right now.
Oh, is that right? She's new in the game?
Well, she's been out for like a couple of years now, but she's kind of like that.
She's a hidden gem.
Yeah, kind of like that. She's kind of like what the album I actually listened to recently that kind of reminded me of that aspect of these people that like. I don't listen to a lot of new music. I think a lot of people know that.
Sure.
I'm not like one of those big fans of like going out and listening to a lot of music, but like I listened to 1999 by Joey Badass the other day, which is really weird for me.
That is
very like left field. I usually don't listen to, but I don't think Joey Badass is like the biggest rapper right now. You know what I mean? Like I rarely hear his name in like that top.
Sure.
But it was a good album.
Extremely talented.
It was a great album. Yeah. But I consider No Name as like the Joey Badass. I would say, yeah, she's actually a beast.
All right,
so
I'll check it out. No Name. Here's your shout out. That being said, let's head back to Nicholas.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. I'm sure most people are aware, but she was speaking at a rally where Mr. Trump,
Mr. DJT
himself was speaking there.
Trumpalopoulos.
And she said that I don't care who knows it. I am Trump's #1 fan.
I didn't realize she said that. I didn't listen to any of the speech.
You coon! Dr. Umar would be so ashamed of you.
Okay, first off, I think what you have to establish first, Carlos, what does the word coon mean?
Oh, that is extremely...
Because not everyone knows.
When you call a black person a coon, that is... the lowest of the low.
So they have to be black?
Yes.
Okay. So they can't be.
No.
Okay.
No. Because if someone calls you that would be like it's confusing.
Okay.
But no, you have to be called that.
Okay.
So yeah, Coon and Uncle Tom are like two of the worst things.
Like
aside from
as a black person be called.
Yes, by another black person.
Oh, okay.
That is.
Okay.
So if you're called the N-word by someone who's not black, that's bad.
Yeah.
But the worst thing another black person can call another black person.
Like I've heard the word before, but I've never really understood exactly what it means. And like I've heard like the origins of that word.
You're basically a sellout to your culture.
Oh, okay.
Essentially.
Damn. That's rough.
That's the lowest of a low, pal.
That's rough.
That is
Damn.
That's a low. Hey, listen. Nikki, when she said the #1 fan, I'm like, what on earth? And she was even making goddamn sense up there. Why is she slurring like that? I don't want to assume that she's off that PCP or the perks.
Angel dust.
Who knows? All I'm saying is, a few years ago, and someone referenced this, she posted while Trump was in presidency, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even, I think it was just like the first term.
Yeah.
She couldn't believe that people, you remember when Trump was putting people in cages?
Yes.
She was commenting on that, saying this is wrong. They shouldn't be doing that. Because she was
Oh.
born in Trinidad. She's not an American.
Yeah.
She's an immigrant. And she was saying that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. Here we are, years later. ICE is doing much worse, killing motherfuckers,
Yeah.
deporting motherfuckers, taking them from their homes.
Yep.
And she's just like, oh well, I'm Trump's #1 fan, and all because she's an immigrant. And you know what? It's because she doesn't want to get kicked out of the country. You want to know why? Do you want to know why?
Wow.
Because guess what Trump gave her because of that little speech? A Trump gold card.
So what is a Trump gold
A
card?
Trump gold card is, according to Trump, if you have that, you are free and clear to stay in the United States.
Oh my
Not
God.
a passport, not a citizenship. A Trump gold card means you are A-OK to be a U.S. citizen.
That is wild.
Wow.
Absolutely wild.
Well.
God.
That is the dumbest shit I have ever seen in my life. Tell that bitch to have the gold card when Trump is out of office and see if that works. Fucking moron.
Yeah.
That's all some people's kids, Nikki. I didn't think this would be low because I thought your tweets were crazy as fuck before. But this was horrendous.
Yeah.
Oh!
Do you think part of it is like her trying to get her career again in a certain sense? Because I feel like as soon as like the Cardi B came out and you know a couple of the other like you know Megan Thee Stallion,
Sure.
like soon as that sort of like take over from that aspect of hip hop, you know, Nicki, you didn't really see Nicki that much anymore. You know what I mean? I know there was a couple like diss tracks that went back and forth and stuff, but she hasn't been really making music the way that she was making it like 10 years ago.
Sure.
So it's like, do you think she's just trying to relive or like get famous again in a certain sense? Or is she just like pure mega now?
I think it's MAGA all the
Yeah,
way.
crazy.
I think the thing with Nicki is you notice she would be cool with the rappers at first, but then now they don't like each other because she used to be cool with Megan. Now they're beefing.
Yeah.
You know, and then she said she idolized Lil' Kim. Now they're beefing. What Nicki Minaj's problem is that she wants to be #1, and it was to the extent where she will diminish anyone that gets in her way. She's not someone that can work along other rappers in her field.
Yeah. Interesting.
She wants to be #1.
Yeah.
And that's why I think how she resonates with Donald Trump, because he wants to be #1.
Yeah.
And will tarnish anyone that gets in his way as well.
That's a good view.
So
Yep.
that's my opinion on it. That's my take on it. Fuck Nicki. I won't be mixing too many of your songs. You do have bops though, so I'll forget. I'll let that slide.
Yeah.
But other than that, some people's kids, you should
100%.
be ashamed of yourself, knowing that your family are immigrants as well, and they could easily been a part of what happening with the ICE situation, and you're just letting it slide for your gold card shit. And also, you're a horrible person aside from this because you know of the situation where your husband and your brother are in fact sexual rapists, convicted sexual rapists.
Damn.
All right.
I read a story, and I don't know if it's true or not, but supposedly like Nicki tried to pay off the victim or something like
for
that.
the brother.
Yeah.
For the brother's side.
Crazy.
Because that didn't happen. I believe this happened back in Trinidad.
That's wild.
And yeah, she tried to pay off the victim for a family to like drop the charges.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
Gross behavior.
Some people's kids, Nicki.
Yeah. Shame on you.
I didn't ever honestly think that you would ever be on there.
It sucks.
You know, you haven't been part of like pop culture too much in the last bit of time. You know what I mean? But definitely some people's kids today.
Your ass is in the Hall of Fame.
It kind of reminds me of
You have a good body.
like, oh yeah. It kind of reminds me of Kanye apologizing recently.
That's right.
Yeah, he came out and apologized.
What was
yeah.
it, like the LA or the New York Times?
Yeah, or something
One of
like
those
that.
two?
Yeah, he came out. So for those who don't know, Kanye's definitely been ish nuts in the last couple of years now.
Got a little wild.
You know, from the MAGA hats to the KKK suit, to that kind of stuff, and then he came out and apologized, and he was kind of saying like, oh, you know, it was trauma from the car crash. I think he stated it was.
But that was how many?
That's what he said. He came out and he was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt anybody. The car crash that actually hit me supposedly there was like underlining trauma to my frontal lobe, and that's what made me sort of think that way. You know, I apologize if I hurt anybody.
So
That's
you
pretty
mean
much
to
what he
tell
said.
me you got into a car accident and what you left with
He
it
became
was a broken jaw and anti-Semitism?
yes, that's pretty much what happened.
Where was this diagnosis? I would love the doctor to be like, Kanye, you're going to need some surgery on your jaw. But also, by the way, in a few years' time, you're going to be extremely racist to Jewish people.
Crazy,
So
man.
prepare yourself for that, all right, pal?
Crazy.
Other than that, you have a good life, and I'll see you there.
Yeah, so
I don't know if I believe that. No, that's just, hold on.
I don't know, man.
You got to, listen. All right? You got to take accountability where it is, okay? I don't give a fuck what kind of accident where it is. I have never in my life heard of someone getting into an accident and begin to be, and then after the accident become this massive bigot.
Yeah.
All right? I've never seen that a
Yeah.
day in my life. That will be, I need to hear this from the doctor themselves to confirm that. But again, that's my thing about it. He's trying to rectify things, and he also stated because he has an album coming out this year.
I've heard that.
People are questioning his apology because he's saying, "Oh, he's probably doing it so album sales can go up."
That's actually that's actually very plausible.
Yeah, but he assured people that no, that's not the case. He just wanted to apologize. He apologized to the black community because he didn't put them in a good light, but. I mean, and as he should, because the KKK suit didn't help with that either.
I think that's like the total opposite of helping.
Brother, that's way off.
Yeah.
I mean, that academics interview was
that was wild. I actually watched and listened to that whole thing.
Yeah.
Which is nuts.
You know what it is? I can't tolerate listening to that dude for too long.
Kanye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it'll make sense at some points, but then he starts going in circles. It's like, okay.
Yeah. The clock is wrong twice a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
so, yeah, it's a tough situation with Kanye. Like, honestly, he's always been a little bit of an odd bird, with the whole George Bush doesn't care about black people in the early days. And then, like, I'm going to let you finish, but Beyonce had the best video. Like, there's always been a little bit of an oddness of Kanye. And I think a lot of his, like, major fans have always appreciated, like, the outspokenness about him. And we've loved his music growing up. Like, Kanye is like super special in our hearts. Growing up, like all the albums growing up. Graduation still hands down one of the best things I've ever heard. But it's hard knowing that we were putting him in the same category now, where it's kind of like, man, you've done some weird stuff, and it's hard to like redeem yourself in a certain sense. Like, R. Kelly's not going to redeem himself. Diddy's never going to redeem himself in like the eyes of us. Even though I did sign that petition.
Oh my God!
I'm just kidding. But yeah.
Which by the way,
has 500 million. Has about 1.5 million.
The goal is 1 million, but guess how much it has now?
It was last week. They were at 300,000. I think it was. That's what the last time we updated it. I'm gonna guess 700.
550.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you, society. You put it back on a good pedestal.
Oh my God.
I was thinking the worst.
but it's a little lower than that.
Yeah, but still, 500,000 is a lot of people.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of people in 1 week.
Yeah, and in 1 week's time, imagine. Yeah. And this has only been up. When did they even upload this? I don't even know.
But yeah,
forgot the
super interesting what goes on.
That would be crazy. Yeah. Either or. Anywho, Kanye to the Mr. Ye.
Yeah.
I hope this journey brings you back to grace. But I don't know if it'll be the same, pal. I really don't know.
I don't think so, man.
I don't know, man. I just don't see him going back to the ways of old after this.
Well, like, how, and I know we're getting in a lot into like music and that kind of stuff, but like, how they always say that you're only canceled as far as your next project. So like, that's like kind of the saying. So it's like for people that get quote unquote canceled by like culture or like the media or whatever happens to be. If you put out a really good project, like an art form, whether it's an album, whether it is fashion, whether it is whatever, then people almost forget. Like society almost forgets. You know what I mean? Because like, let's say for example, if Kanye comes out with that next album, and it's absolutely fire,
like better if he can surpass Graduation.
like literally, if it's like literally a mix of late registration, college dropout, Graduation, My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy, all in one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be hard because a lot of people are gonna be like, man, like he still got it. He still got it.
Doing it.
And that's the crazy aspect about artistry and like the way that media happens to work in this world, where it's like as long as you keep putting out good art, then people will appreciate it, and they might forget a little bit about the kind of the weird stuff that you're doing.
Something that people talk about.
Yeah, it's true.
That's all it is.
Right?
I think that's what. I don't like how the internet is going through things right now, because I think the reason why people are getting attention nowadays is because of rage baiting.
Okay.
They have to anger people to get attention.
Yeah, it's like it draws views.
I mean, it does.
Right?
It creates conversation.
Like it's interesting, and when we think about a lot of these like big streamers and a lot of the content that happens to be coming out in like modern day technology, whether it's through TikTok or Instagram or whatever it is, like it's whatever can grasp at like viewership and that kind of stuff. But when we think about like a lot of the viewership of like maybe like who these people are behind the scenes, like it could be like a lot of like these young children and like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of these like people that are struggling in their life and they're just like, oh, like fuck it, like I'm just gonna watch this shit because it's entertaining and that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's definitely one of those the aspects about life where it's like we've become so advanced as a species and like as human beings where we're just producing stuff to like get reactions and like emotional like fucking uproar and that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Because it sells. It's kind of like when people say sex sells. It's kind of like anger sells or emotion sells and like outlandish ass shit sells in a certain sense, and it's extremely sad. And I agree with you. Like the internet's a very, very weird place, and I don't know.
It's very sad. That's how you get attention.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, fuck.
Oh God.
No, I'm just kidding.
Uh-oh.
But yeah.
I'm not. Let's do it. Let's talk about the. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
All right. I have a story for you.
Please.
Takes place in Japan.
Love it.
A man working a day job, 9 to 5. Working in the office, working his ass off, and you know how the Japanese go. Like it's those them work days, they don't even come close to us. Motherfuckers are sleeping on the job, and they're commended for it because it shows that they're working hard. It's that rough. They're sleeping at the office.
Oh yeah.
It's that rough.
Oh yeah.
And then bonus time comes. It's time for a bonus. You get your check. It's a little lower than usual for this one man.
Okay.
He's thinking, this is strange. Why is this so low?
Yeah.
He goes to his boss's apartment to confront him.
Okay, wait a second.
I
couldn't take that seriously.
The boss's
The
apartment.
guy goes to his boss's apartment. Just that sentence is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely crazy.
Boss is like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Comes out in his towel. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? You hear the freaking Persian prostitute in the back. It's like, hey, you need to come back. I'm not done. Hey, you're being charged for the hour.
Yeah, you're being charged by the hour.
Like, hang on. Yeah, how can I help you? My bonus is a little low, buddy. What's going on? They get into an argument. Argument ensues. Homeboy stabs the boss.
What?
Kills him.
Holy shit.
Kills him dead.
That is crazy.
And
do we know what company this is?
I'm not sure.
I would love to know.
Like a small Japanese.
Oh, okay. That's crazy.
But he kills the boss because of a lower bonus.
That is wild. Oh my God.
Jeez Louise. And apparently they were friends outside of work too. That's why he knew where he lived.
My God.
Yeah. That goes to show you, folks.
Yeah.
Don't be friends with your bosses. Bosses, don't be friends with your employees.
Yeah,
because when you get comfortable, And when business politics gets in the way of things, them motherfuckers will go to your apartment and kill you.
Yeah, legitimately.
That I think that's the moral of the story, folks.
Legitimately.
You have to know to separate business from pleasure. Okay? Because you don't know what the hell these employees are thinking.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers are crazy.
100%.
And I think in the Japanese aspect, when you're dealing with work hours that they're dealing with, and then they don't get the satisfaction they need from work, shit's gonna get rough.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think moral of the story, y'all, don't be friends with your employees.
No friend relationships.
No.
Don't.
No.
What are they? Don't. It says don't eat where you work, or like
don't. Yeah, that's right.
like don't eat where you shit or something like that.
Don't shit where you eat.
Yeah, that. So it's kind of like a that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
And Carl,
it.
the thing about it is like Carl, like over the 200 episodes that we've been talking about, Carlos and I have had some crazy work stories
Sure.
over the last bit of time, and I won't go back and reflect on a lot of them because
Sure.
there's so many of them.
Sure.
But it's just like those are the things that remind me of like how crazy life can be
Absolutely.
and how crazy work can be in a
'Cause
certain
mind you,
sense.
you're just working on a computer all day, every day, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
can't believe I
Can
missed
ninja star to the
that.
back of the
Like,
head, you know what I
like,
mean?
What the
Like,
fuck? What just
yeah.
happened?
you know,
It just goes to show you, folks. That's why. Just keep business a business, and then keep pleasure a
Yeah.
pleasure.
absolutely
mix
nuts.
And then also don't date where you work either, because you don't want that shit. That's I've seen some drama happen from there.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
don't do it.
I can imagine.
Don't do it. All right. Okay. You know what's weird? I was talking with a coworker of mine the other day, and we were talking about like running into exes in public.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking of a story how he once ran into this was like a year ago, and he went to the gym, and his ex was working at the front desk,
Wow.
and he's like, "Oh shit, this is awkward." And yeah, and I asked him about like, you haven't seen her since? He's like, "No, I haven't." So Tuesday comes in, I walk in, and he's like, he had a basketball game the week before.
Yeah.
At McMaster.
Okay.
They have like a gym there, and he's like, I asked him how the game went, and he's like, the game was fine, but funny enough, I know you were joking about me running into that girl. I actually ran into her.
Jesus, that's crazy.
That is like, I'm like, what the fuck? What are the chances?
Tough situation, man.
And he's like, dude, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, what the shit? He talked about the girl that day, and then he runs into her again that same day.
That's wild, man.
Huh.
That is wild.
Oh, my God.
That's the crazy thing about like coincidence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like obviously if we're talking like mathematics and like probability and numbers, like we're all in the same kind of space, you know what I mean? Like yeah, Toronto's a big city, or the GTA is a very large area of like a very large population, so it's a small chance. But at the same time, it's like it is a small world, you know what I mean? So it's like it's one of those things about do I want to do it? Do I not? Like, you know what I mean? So like Carlos, I would love to hear your opinion on like, you know, what do you think about bumping into your ex?
Bumping into your ex in public.
You know, has it happened? Would you be awkward? Would you be okay with it?
I did see a girl that I dated on the train on my way to work once. I ran the opposite direction.
Wow.
I did not make any eye contact. I saw her, and I just went, "Oh," and I walked away.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm like, no. I was not prepared.
Why don't you call me, Carlos?
Yeah, no.
Pick up the phone, Carlos.
No, imagine.
Pick up the phone, Carlos. Why'd you block me, Carlos?
I was gonna call you. You know, and
I'm gonna throw you in front of this train, Carlos.
I mean, you know, the train is running, the door's still open, and she just holding me. Yeah, that's a fear. That's a fear. I just. Not even that. Just like I wasn't even like fearful of like a confrontation. Just I'm not really the one for awkward conversations.
Okay.
I can't do it. I can't. Or like small talk. Like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
What's up? Yuck. Can't do it.
I don't know, man. I don't like. I fully understand it. It's definitely awkward and it's definitely a weird situation. I think it's only ever happened to me once, where I was seeing somebody, and then we like broke it off, and then like a couple weeks later, like I kid you not even like a month later, I was at a bar with a bunch of my homies, and she was there with another dude, and I was like, man, that's hot, man. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, it was very funny.
Yikes.
And I just play. I'm like, you know what? That's cool. Like this and that. And obviously, like, she actually came over, and I got to meet the dude. Funny enough, and we had a drink, which is even more weird. But I didn't think too much about it. I was like, you know, it is what it is. Like, I hope she's doing okay. And now she's actually, I've heard like from her because some of my friends are still friends with her. But yeah, she's married with 3 kids.
Holy shit.
Yeah, which is very cool.
3 kids.
3 kids. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm happy for her.
Okay.
So shout out to you. You never will listen to this, I'm sure, because you probably hate me. I hope not, but I think in this case,
drama.
congratulations.
She wanted the drama.
Yeah, I don't know if somebody told her that we were gonna be there. We were coincidentally in her area. It wasn't even like I want to go see if she's there. I didn't even know. We were just at this random bar one night, and we're just chilling kind of thing. So. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing okay, and I wish you the best. So, yeah, very interesting, man.
Okay, one more thing about coworkers. I have a interesting situation. So, I've made it clear that I'm a Bears fan in the office. I've had my Bear decorum. Yeah, I have a mat with the Chicago Bears.
Love
mat.
it.
And Wednesday. First incident happens. So one of my other coworkers, who's a massive Seahawks fan, he's pretty cocky right now. He's feeling good that the Seahawks are gonna win it all.
They deserve it.
Yeah, and
they deserve it.
They had a really good season, so I can't knock them. But he's like, because I was supposed to come in Tuesday, but I worked from home. And he's like, I missed you Tuesday. You should have came in, bro. We could have talked. But you know what? Now that you're here, it's not too late to jump on the Seahawk bandwagon. You can get rid of this Bears shit.
Crazy.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm good.
Crazy.
But I wish you good luck on the day. He's like, it's all good. Don't worry. You don't need luck because we're winning.
Wow. When is the Super Bowl?
Not next weekend.
Next weekend. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
And then, all right. So that's one. Another employee walks in, and like 2 hours later, dude, you're a Bears fan? I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm a Bears fan. It's like, I don't even know anybody that's a Bears fan. Like, that's so random. Like, have you even been to Chicago? I'm like, no.
No.
He's like, dude, why the Bears? That's ridiculous. Like,
Crazy.
I don't know anyone that's a Bears fan. I'm like, well, I'm a Bears fan.
Crazy.
It's like, I'm just pulling your leg. I'm actually a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Jesus.
I'm like, man, if you don't get the fuck up out of my goddamn, like, the nerve to judge me.
Crazy. Coworkers, man. Gotta love them.
And then another coworker comes by, female this time. She's like, the Bears? Really? Don't do this shit.
Crazy.
And then she asked me to join the fantasy team.
You sound like you have a great place to work.
Well, okay.
I'm gonna ask you for your reference.
Ryan, no.
I'm gonna ask you for a reference.
I cannot condone this man's behavior if he does get the job. If y'all listen. Y'all HR complain. You get your folder box ready because this motherfucker is gonna just go ham and shit. Drinking on the job. I told him about the drinks and shit. And if y'all introduce him to it, y'all on your own.
So do you want me to get naked now or later? But
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's orientation. Like, do I get naked now
or after work? But we're gonna jump in a break.
Yes.
We're about that time.
Yes.
We will see you when we get back.
Yes.
Check out the commercial.
Yes. Yes. Greetings. This, y'all, is our video of the week. Ryan is probably thinking, Carlos, what video do you have me watching this week? And I told him straight up, I have no idea what this video is about. But it looks strange from the clip I've seen on Instagram. So here's a white dude, and the video's called Corey's.
Looks like it's set in like a Target. Or a Walmart, or I guess like a what is it, like a Joe Fresh for Canadians. Yeah. But okay, we're just gonna jump right into it, I guess.
Here's Corey's.
Oh right. I guess we should have put a not safe for work disclaimer.
Corey, hey, Corey. Corey, hey. Corey. I need your help. Come on. I gotta go get some vitamin C. Got a lot of stuff to get off the list today. Come on.
Come on, Corey.
God, you dropped the pillow!
Oh. What movie is that?
Hope you check one out yourself. Like I said, description's down below. Till next time, just remember, life's a hike. So hike happy.
Man, you can do so
With
much
a
at
Yeti
these
cooler.
targets.
In the bed with my angels. Can you believe you could be living like this? But instead, you gotta go to Target with your fucking wife.
I'm outside of time. I'm outside of currency.
I'll never have a family. Your body is red.
These guys having a great time. You know?
Corey. You okay?
He's dead!
Corey.
I'm the personification of I don't give a fuck. You think you know me? You got no idea.
Okay, Corey. Get up. Hey.
What?
Take it easy.
What's
Take
the
a
matter?
breath.
Where am I?
What you eat?
What's going on?
We're gonna go home, okay? I need you to be a partner. And all the energy is spent on, are you okay? Are you taking care of yourself? I have to be a person for you. I need you to be present. You can't be a ghost.
Top 10 Vegas tips.
Pawn Stars cast member Corey Harrison arrested over the...
I'm outside of time if you're watching this and you're not here. You're a fucking loser, right?
All right.
Come on.
I'm gonna go away for a couple of days. Really? Yeah, it's
I know, like, biologically how to have sex, right?
I have to get stronger. I'm gonna produce. You're gonna sing.
I got your heart racing in the skin tight jeans in the teenage dream tonight.
Absolute wild, man.
Get the fuck up!
Oh, we drove to Vegas.
Oh shit!
Have you seen this guy walking around here at all? Have you seen him?
No, I've not.
Have you guys seen him?
Looks like you, bro.
I know,
Looks
it
like
looks
you, bro.
exactly like me, and he says, my name's Corey, and he says that his name is Corey.
I'm gonna fucking go nuts. I gotta fucking find this guy.
No, I know, but he's been posting videos as me.
He looks just like you.
I know, he looks exactly like me, and he's posting fucking...
Your twin or something? What's his deal?
I don't know.
He's
It's
a party animal.
He is.
Drinking
I mean,
on the
he's
street in Vegas.
savage.
Yep. Treasure Island. That's a hotel in Vegas. My mom stayed there. We walked that strip.
We sure did.
He's tweaking.
Stop coughing! Bro, like seriously, what the fuck is this shit? Relax. Chill out. Dude, you're fucking copying me. You know who you are? You're a fucking poser, man.
What did you say? What did you call me?
I called you a fucking poser, man.
So lost. It's absolute chaos. I did not expect that to happen. No bad trip. Not that I've ever done it. Trip. Like graphic design.
Yeah! Corey!
Okay.
We're going to take all the breeding age females and bring them to Las Vegas, and I'll distribute them to the men who have changed their names to Corey.
Yeah!
No kings, no
Kinda reminds
presidents,
me of,
no senators. Just Corey.
In the mask, the villain in the mask, and he puts on the mask and he kind of looks like that. But just a lot older.
I don't need to sleep. I don't use currency. I'm not a part of this time.
I used to be two Corys,
The hotel
now
we
I'm
stayed
one.
What are you guys into? What do you do?
We're tech.
Oh, that's all going away. Currency, everything.
tech.
We're gonna flip into a new society.
What do you do?
You
I'm
guys are screwed.
outside of space and time. Change your name to Corey. After that, you will be executed. If you don't change your name to Corey in 3 months, you're gonna be executed.
Okay.
All right, that's
I just absorbed
All right.
Corey. I just absorbed him and became Ultimate Corey. I have to go kill his family.
If we
I
reflect
gotta
back
go
on our
drive.
Vegas
After
episode,
this,
there's
I'm
some
gonna go
crazy
kill his
people in
family.
Vegas.
You
But
have
this
to cauterize the wound so there's no other Corys.
is nuts. But this is exactly what I would
Yes!
anticipate to happen in Vegas. You know what I mean?
anywhere.
Yes! We are here tonight! This is me! Are you getting this? Are you filming them? Hurry up!
It's family.
Back to the regular family Corey. Man, the amount of like work that's going into this. Oh yeah, we've been to a place. Yeah. We definitely went to that place in Vegas. Absolutely.
My son. What is he doing?
Let me just steal this guy's car. That was crazy.
love you.
I love you too.
That's gotta be like the one of the most awkward I love you I've ever heard.
I'm just really fucking hungry.
What do you say?
What was the message behind that, you think?
So I'm not media literate. I'm not a short film fanatic. I'm not any of that.
Right.
But if I were to guess, it's definitely some sort of like reflection of like dudes that getting married and just have kids, and then part of their other lifestyle when they're like seeing it on social media or see other people do it, they kind of put themselves in that. The whole like, oh, I'm going to live vicariously through you. And it was kind of like you have this like sort of weird inner being in you that potentially wants to do all this crazy fuck shit. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I want to go out and party all the time. You know what I mean? Like I get those urges, and it's like we're old now and this kind of stuff, but it's like at the same time it still exists in you. So at least that's what I'm thinking that this is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I could be totally wrong.
Sure. That's the whole point of interpretation, man.
But absolutely wild. What did you
what
did you deconstruct
up there
that?
with one of the strangest short films we've probably the strangest short film we've watched here.
Definitely. Definitely.
I will say that one part with the whole visuals thing, like I said earlier, fucking terrifying as shit, but extremely impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, that was phenomenal. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, very well done.
In terms of the meaning of this, fuck if I know. To be honest, I mean, I think you had a point in terms of you know, the urges to party, but also be a family man. I think maybe it's like you can be one, not the other. But if you do try to do both, you'll be a whole different person. But I'm still trying to figure out why the whole Corey's thing, why he wanted the world to be Corey's.
It could be
if
like
you don't change your name, you'll be executed. Like I don't know. I don't understand the message behind that.
It definitely felt like it was him merging with that party aspect of it, and then like I guess when you're out and about and you're wanting to party, you're kind of wanting to surround yourself with other individuals that are like people. Corey. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's like when you think about like rave culture, you think about like, you know, Vegas culture, like clubbing culture, that kind of stuff. Usually you find yourself, you know, hanging out with individuals that like that sort of aspect or that environment.
Not like librarians or like.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's very rare like that you have people that you're like, oh, I just want to party all the time. So then you'll go find more of a group of people that are willing to accept you because you like to party and that kind of stuff. Not accepting, but like you'll find like-minded people, exactly what you said. So I think he was kind of like going around there, like talking to girls, doing drugs, partying and all that kind of stuff. It's like that is an aspect that, you know, you happen to go through as an individual. And then when he starts having all those weird flashbacks or like the mind sense things that was going on, that's like, oh no, I actually have to like
get it back.
Yeah, get it back together, kind of thing. But at the same time, this Conor O'Malley guy, shout out to Conor O'Malley.
I will say, well done.
Very well done.
Really fucked my head up today.
He could just be like, I'm just gonna post this fucking weird ass shit, man.
Y'all can interpret whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, I just had this in my mind.
Know what I mean? I just want to do this.
But that's where I would think it's like kind of like the weird balance in life and the struggle that a lot of people happen to go through. I can't even say men because women feel this too.
Right.
You know, that urge to like just kind of let go and enjoy and party and like spend the life away because like those are like the dopamine hits in life.
Right.
But then you realize that, you know, you got to come back to reality in a certain sense, and you know, whether it's family or your wife or kids or whatever it may be, like responsibilities, I guess, is the crazy aspect. But then when the party Corey gets back up at the end, it's kind of like, no, he still exists.
Yeah.
You know what I
He's
mean?
still
Regardless of whether you think you've gotten rid of it or not.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he's always looking for other
Yeah.
Corys. Damn.
But yeah, that's my interpretation.
That's this week's short.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll be back to the episode, I
we'll go to
guess.
the show now.
See you there.
Fuck.
See you there.
All right. It's too cold outside.
Yes.
Too cold outside.
I think we're in
Far
like
too cold.
a vortex, I think is what they call it. Like a polar vortex.
I would imagine a polar vortex. I always thought when we were in a vortex, I would see like a circle appear in the sky and like funny colors would come out like in the video, and we would all just be spinning in it. But it's just
Twilight
cold.
Zone type shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we've had some crazy weather the last like bit of time, and I know there's that how's the weather type shit, but like there's some crazy shit going on lately. Like we had the storm.
That's right.
I think
Tons of snow.
It was like 60 centimeters. We beat a record from like the 1940s or something like
That's
that.
true.
There was an earthquake.
That I wanted to bring that up. Did you feel it?
I didn't.
I didn't feel it neither.
I didn't.
I didn't know what the hell.
What time was it?
I was getting messages at like 2 a.m. or 3. I was like deep asleep. I woke up and I read the messages.
'Cause I didn't look at my phone from like, I don't know, 11 to like 2 a.m. And I was like talking. I was actually standing outside at like 1 a.m. on Tuesday when it happened.
Okay.
And I didn't feel a thing. But then I saw a bunch of messages being like, holy shit, man, did you feel it? Kind of thing. And I had a buddy in Pickering that was like, yeah, man, my house shook.
Jesus.
Which is crazy, yeah. So.
But yeah, no, I've got messages from people in Toronto that felt it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I didn't feel a damn thing. I even asked my coworkers, like, no one felt a damn thing.
Yeah, very weird,
Nobody.
man.
And I'm like, oh well, hey. I felt one once here. I was walking. I remember years ago. It was like walking the street. It was very brief, just like,
yeah.
What the hell was that? And other than that,
I think the last one like I've actually ever noticeably felt was in high school. I think I was like in my basement playing Call of Duty or something like that, and I just saw like the TV shake. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? And then I remember getting a bunch of calls like after from like all the homies and stuff like that. They're like, yeah, like fucking.
that was crazy.
Just got a fucking
Jesus.
storm. Yeah,
Alright.
man. Weather's nuts, man.
I mean, hey.
The world's like going some next shit, man.
It's wild times, and it's only 1 month into the year, pal.
I was talking to Carlos about this earlier before the podcast, and we're saying how like Amazon just laid off 16,000 people.
That's
16,000.
Too much.
And I know like we just went from weather to economics, but like, so for those who don't know, I was telling Carlos a story earlier. Amazon was planning on laying 16,000 people off on a certain day. I don't know exactly what day that was, but
give them hypotheticals.
Yeah. So they pretty much just like, hey, we're trying to find efficiencies to grow a stronger company. They feel like they're getting rid of like unnecessary people or whatever it was. Supposedly a lot of it was in like their software development, a lot of their like cloud-based security stuff. Which is crazy. You think like development, all that kind of stuff. So 16,000 people get this email from their HR department, and supposedly the email was sent out early. Shouldn't have been sent out. Somebody clicked the send button by accident. So I saw a funny comment on Reddit, so I'm not going to take sort of possession of this comment, but it was like, I would imagine that 16,001 person
I was
got fired.
Just thinking that.
Yeah.
I would have been like 16,000. I would have updated it immediately then and there. Be like 16,001
and one person.
Get your ass up and pack your boxes.
And like not to make too many jokes about people being laid off. Like it's extremely unfortunate,
dude. I mean, why do you have that many people if you have to leave? That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy to think like how big Amazon really is to be able to employ 16,000 people.
That's like,
you know what I mean? That's like some towns.
Oh, dude! Like you could legit make a town out of that many people. It's like
it's actually
why
crazy.
do you have that many people? If you're just gonna end up. Oh my God! It's ridiculous.
And it's really like
And
sign of the
for those
times.
families, like,
yeah, definitely.
Holy
people that have
shit.
like, you know, you think you get a job at Amazon, you feel like you made it.
You know,
there's only
that's a big time company. It's like benefits. I imagine are probably off the rails. You know,
when we were younger, there was always this weird like certain stigma about like trying to get a good job, and like I feel like from high school, even from high school, like we were hearing from our guidance counselors and our teachers being like, you know, you got to work hard, and you got to get good grades, and you got to find a good job, and like that kind of stuff. And then when you think about some of these companies like Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, fucking Cloudflare, like I don't know, just a bunch of these other like big companies that are technically out there that are consistently laying people off what feels like at least a couple times a year. It's like there's no real security in this aspect anymore. You know what I mean? There's no real security in your job.
Right.
Yes, there's certain sectors, like maybe even the government, but even I read an article the other day where Carney said he would do this, find efficiencies, kind of like the whole Doge shit that was going on in the States, where he laid off of like a couple thousand government workers recently. And it's like even a government job, you think you'd be safe, but you're not.
No.
And that's like a extremely worrisome, like extremely interesting aspect about the world right now, where it's like, hold on to your jobs for the people. And I know Carlos and I have talked about jobs a lot on our podcast, but it's like right now is not the time to be able to lose your job. Try to hold on to it as long as you possibly can, because it's extremely, extremely hard out there.
It just goes to show you that you're just numbers to these companies.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Honestly.
And that's why I'm going to be real with you. Kids, if you're listening, do sell drugs. You know what I mean? Enter prostitution. You know what I mean? Fucking create illegal chicken fighting rings, you know? And do what you got to do to pay the bills. Fuck the government. You just heard what the man said.
Hey.
Carney just freaking fired 1,000 government officials. All right? That means they're low on people. So more crime, baby. Let's get this going. All right? They don't need it. Fuck them. All right.
It's interesting because right now for high schools they're actually doing like mid-year exams. I think it's what they call them, midterms.
Midterms, yeah.
Midterms. Did we use that term when we were in high school? Midterms.
Yeah.
So, I was talking to my little brother. He's in high school at the moment, and he's like, "Oh, I have 2 exams tomorrow." I'm like, "Oh, like awesome! Like, what are they for?" And he said construction and entrepreneurship.
Construction.
So now they have a construction class that he took.
What the shit?
So
what is he using, like a goddamn?
I guess, like I asked him, I'm like, oh, like how'd it go? And he was like, oh, it was good. I passed, and he went to sleep.
Just machinery, like
typical high school.
They operate machinery.
I guess
like
so, and I think there's a written part to it too, or something like that, or
course.
maybe like you can show that you can practice like knowing how to use a hammer and like tool gun and all that stuff. So it's like. It's very interesting, the times and the signs of the times where it's like the schools are sort of having to rejig some of their educational system to be able to try to understand the economy.
To the real world.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't remember them. I remember, like, tech. What was that?
Integrated technology.
Integrated technology. And what was that? Like, creating.
Just, like, cutting wood.
Yeah, cutting wood and stuff like that. But there was, like, cooking classes. There was, like. But I don't remember an entrepreneur class. I don't remember construction by any means. So it's like if the educational system is now taking notes to be like, hey, we need to set these kids up for some sort of success. I like that aspect of it.
What if they had a class for scrippers?
Hey, man.
That'd be like,
hey, man.
Imagine getting deducted points because you didn't make it clap.
Hey, man.
That's unfortunate. So shout out to all you students out there that can't make it clap.
That would be absolutely wild.
That'd be nuts. Your child coming home from school.
I would be in the.
I was thinking about taking stripper class. I'm like, taking fucking what?
Did you take the college one or the university one?
Are you?
What is it? The academic? God. Was it the applied or the academic? The applied academic version of
academic stripper class is meant
because the academic one is part stripping, part money management.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the applied one is a straight stripping and social skills.
That's it. Money management. That's all in your hands.
Yeah,
holy shit!
Wow.
Like being a pimp.
Like being a pimp, literally. I think we've just
It's like,
unlocked.
no, not
Yeah.
backhand.
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 All right? Come on. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, these classes are getting too real now. Holy fucking shit. Toronto Mandem
God,
class.
man.
Yo, Wagwan, fam.
Yeah.
Yo, tutus. Yo, listen. If you're trying to be a Mandem, yo, come reach the academic version of this class B.
Crazy.
I got you, fam.
Crazy.
That'd be nuts. I'm just saying, if you need an instructor, let me know. I'm there. I'm there. I am there.
Hey.
All right. Okay. Who you got for Super Bowl?
So congratulations to the Seahawks.
I'm petty. Like,
congratulations to the New England Patriots.
fuck them both.
I'm definitely going with the Seahawks. We have a buddy that is a Seahawks fan, so I'm cheering him on. F New England.
Fair.
And I told this to our group chat a couple weeks ago, but I didn't find out. But friggin' the Seahawks actually has a half Cambodian player. Funny enough. Yeah, Zach Charbonnet. Zach Charbonnet is half black, half Asian. And I figured out that I was reading his bio and that kind of stuff. So his mom is part Chinese, part Cambodian. And I think she fled the war to France. So she was in France. That's why the last name is Charbonnet. And then came to Canada, met the father of Zach Charbonnet, had a baby, and ended up with one of the best running backs in the league at the moment.
God damn.
And then now he's in the Super Bowl.
Now he's in the Super Bowl.
Which is absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
So I have to buy myself a Zach Charbonnet jersey
I will
sometime
say,
soon.
Obviously, fuck New England, but I gotta commend Stephon Diggs, who listen. Hey man, listen. Okay,
He wasn't convicted yet.
Hey, he ain't convicted yet, man. All right, I'm gonna just do it. Okay, so the guy likes to choke the chicken in front of dudes and also beat up females. So what?
He likes to whip his stuff out.
Whip his stuff out, and likes to rub a little bit in front of another man. So what? But again, these are all accusations. So until then, good luck, homie, and let's get a ring.
That
you
is
sexual
crazy.
assaulter, you.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Hey, man, he went through hell and back. He played for the Vikings, and he played for the Bills, and not once did they go to the Super Bowl, and he finally moves to another team, and here he is.
Yeah. It's funny, too, because, Stephon Diggs was such a likable guy for a while.
Yeah.
I liked him. I liked his swag. I liked the way
I always
he
thought he was very arrogant.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
But I actually watched this whole video essay on Deion Sanders the other day.
Oh my
prime
God.
time.
Now, if you're talking about arrogance.
And it's that's the thing. It's I feel like sometimes you almost have to just be a certain character to try to make it a little bit farther than your regular career in a certain sense. Yeah, exactly.
Because
exactly.
It goes back to the whole rage baiting thing. Whether you liked him or you hated him, you watched.
Yeah, you watched. Supposedly, I was listening in that video essay. They stated that one of the post-game conferences or post-game season conferences with Deion Sanders coaching at the University of Colorado right now.
That's right.
I guarantee that any other coach that does a post-conference season conference or a postseason conference just to reflect on the year, see how you did. His got 1.7 million views in the first week.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's I don't see that happening in any. I don't even think if Bill Belichick came out and did a post conference on his thing, it wouldn't be that close.
No way.
So it's like you said, rage baiting, the dramatic aspect of it, arrogance, that stuff sells.
It does.
You know what I mean?
It gets your attention.
So it's with Stephon Diggs, he kind of plays that same role. He has that sort of swagger about him, but he's also allegedly, an odd dude.
Yeah.
So,
hey man,
I don't know.
Be a father, so.
But yeah, shout out to the Super Bowl. I'm excited for Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
There was the rumor going around that he was going to do it in a dress, which is, hey, I would have watched it still.
I would have been excited for it, but Trump said he's not going. So
I heard about that.
I hope that he would have done it if Trump was going. I would have been much more excited for that.
Didn't he say that he wasn't going because it's an American or something like that? That's crazy. We had this whole conversation last week.
Bad Bunny is an American. Why do I have to motherfucker? It makes no goddamn sense.
Your own president of the
Donald Trump is like, the president of Puerto Rico has to do something about that country. Motherfucker, that's you.
Crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, going back to Bill Belichick, missed the Hall of Fame ballot.
Yeah, he'll be back though. Maybe not this year, right? So can't you? I don't know how exactly it works. So I'm not gonna act like I know, but can't you make it like the next time?
You could, yeah.
It's pretty crazy because it is Bill Belichick.
It is.
You would think that he would
Super
be
Bowls.
automatically in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Brought them 6 Super Bowls. Arguably the greatest of all time in terms of coaching.
Definitely.
But Deflategate is not helping a situation,
No,
I think.
definitely not.
That was a massive deal. I think people overlook that a little too lightly. Like, I think it's definitely something that should be brought up, like, a lot.
Yeah.
And I think it does squanders one's legacy.
It's crazy because, like, that's how finicky, like, the word, like, legacy even is. You know what I mean? Like, when we think about Bill Belichick, and, like, for those who actually watch football, or for those who experience all of those years in New England, like, me being a Colts fan, we lost to the Patriots every year. Like, we had Andrew Luck at the time, a couple of other QBs at the time. We would always lose to the Patriots. So I know the Patriots during that Tom Brady era.
They were not to be.
Yeah,
they were
literally
like Brady and Belichick
bending
together.
over the whole league kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Legitimately,
like,
they were
put him in
not
a
the ones.
chokehold. You know,
they were not
whipping
the
it
ones.
out.
Okay, hold on. Let's these analogies are these. Okay.
Shout out to Stephon Diggs, man.
Oh my God in heaven.
But yeah, definitely they were killers at the time.
Absolutely.
And it sucks that for Bill Belichick, like Deflategate was a big thing.
Yes.
You know, he's got a real young girlfriend. I don't know if that plays into it.
What?
But it sucks that your legacy can almost be brought down by anything.
Even he said that apparently he was speaking to somebody and someone overheard him say, 6 Super Bowls, what's a guy to do to get into the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, it's true,
And
man.
that makes sense. Absolutely. You can't name me another coach that has that.
No. Like, it's absolutely nuts, and it's like it's kind of odd to even think about. Like, I'm not a Bill Belichick fan.
Right.
I'm not a Tom Brady fan.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't argue that they're not some of the greatest of all time.
Absolutely.
If not the greatest of all time.
Stats don't lie.
So it's kind of like, it's a very weird aspect. It's kind of like the Grammys. Like, when you, like, you may not be the best artist at the time, but you still win somehow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
but in this case, he wasn't even nominated.
Yeah. Like,
So,
that's crazy.
That's
like, it reminds me of, like the whole Macklemore thing when he won.
That was crazy.
You know what I mean?
Even I still question that decision.
And I know Bill Belichick should have been nominated, wherever it is.
Yeah.
He'll probably get his time. I don't see why he wouldn't be in.
100% is going into the Hall of Fame.
It's
There's
just
no
whenever he does kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But,
Very odd.
Yeah, this reminds me of when Leonardo DiCaprio wasn't nominated for Django Unchained. That bothered me.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I vividly remember just sitting in the theater thinking, bro, this is one of the greatest acting scenes I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
But not even a nomination for the Oscars. But what do I know? What do I know?
So I think one topic that we do have to touch upon,
Go ahead.
definitely is yet again to jump back into politics is Alex Preddy. Is that his name? The guy
the one that passed.
Yeah, the guy
yes.
Alex Preddy. You know, rest in peace. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, and I do apologize to you and the family. I don't mean to disrespect your name by any means. Extremely, extremely unfortunate situation.
Very heartbreaking.
It's been all over the internet. It's been all over the world. There's been multiple different views of the actual video that happened. It's nuts, man.
It's not a good look.
No, not at all.
I don't know how you can defend something like that.
Like it's so crazy how that stuff's happening in like the most quote unquote freest country in the world kind of thing. He was a citizen.
Yep.
He was a registered nurse for veterans. There is a law that you are allowed to carry guns in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Right? So it's kind of like the whole aspect. There's no way that the government can sort of like defend this in any sort of way. And I think that hopefully this leads to something. You know what I mean? Like the stoppage of ICE or like them to reform in some sort of sense or whatever it may be, because it's absolutely crazy that American citizens now are losing their lives. Like the other person that did happen to get shot, I do forget her name, and I apologize. The person that was, allegedly trying to run over that person or the ICE guy. It's just a crazy, crazy aspect about, what's going on in our political climate, that we're really not at a good space in humanity at this moment. Like it's a very, very dark aspect of the history books when you look at it. Because this is definitely one of those things, like I say it all the time on these podcasts, where it's like these are the things that are going into the history books. And it's not a great look on America at all.
It isn't. And I guess it's a matter of how they approach this, like what's going to happen. Like, how do they react to something like this? Like, do they abolish ICE? Do they give them, do they tell them, hey, maybe let's not be as forceful? But I don't think Trump cares.
No. I think he came.
That's sad.
I think like a couple of days before that happened, he came out and I saw like some quote. And obviously, it could be nitpicking. It could be from an old thing. I didn't do my due diligence, so I do apologize. But he came out and was like, "Oh, I think I'm doing God's work." You know what I mean? Like, I think God would be happy with what I'm doing, so that's all that matters. And I think.
I agree.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna end it here.
God, he's God. Trump is God.
But yeah, it's a very, very sad situation. Like I was telling Carlos before the podcast, I'm in an industry where we do a bit of traveling to the States and all. And a lot of our sort of people in the space don't want to travel to the States. Like we're almost kind of refusing it. And we've even had kind of an internal mandate at my company being like, no, we don't want to go. Like we don't want to support that. We don't even want to take the chance of us being in a city where ICE can potentially be. You know what I mean? So it's like, Minneapolis, like let's say, for example, if there was some sort of event or organization there, then it's like I wouldn't feel fully safe going. You know what I mean? Like, even though
considering you're not even from the country.
Yeah. And like it's just been this huge thing. I've been hearing about people being like, well, I don't want to like open up my phone or like I don't want people taking my laptop, like that kind of stuff. It's a huge sort of invasion on the concept of like your own freedom and to be able to kind of like move freely and do these things. And for us, we're traveling out there to be able to kind of, build in revenue, to do well out there, to create tourism. And it's really, really being ruined by its political climate at this moment and see what's going on. So, yeah, man, like it's a scary, scary thing. Rest in peace to Alex. Condolences to the family. It's crazy to think that this is happening in 2026.
It's I don't even know if I have the words anymore. It's like you see this stuff in the movies and you think it's heartbreaking, but now that you live it, it's like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? What are we doing? You got like politicians coming out saying that the ICE gotta go.
Yep.
And no one's listening. 2 deaths.
Yeah.
Within the first year.
Yeah.
And it's just.
But supposedly, there was actually a third death that didn't make the news that much, and the guy actually happened to be a black American, like a black dude that passed away. But the ICE guy that supposedly shot him was off duty at the time, so it didn't make like headlines. It wasn't during like an actual raid or something like that. But one of the aspects, and I don't want to get too much into this, but it plays into this concept of like violence and like mentality and like just wanting to like, be violent in a certain sense, or like getting the ability to have authority over people because you have a badge. You know what I mean? ICE people aren't trained officers by any means. They weren't people that were part of like the Navy. They didn't have to go through any sort of special psychology training, from my understanding. It's just kind of like hey, you have 2 feet and 2 hands. Can you point a gun? You know what I mean? Can you drag somebody out of their house? Okay, you're hired, kind of thing. And I think there's this weird sort of aspect about like our sort of mentality with things like guns, things like violence. I feel like people want to try to shoot somebody, you know what I mean, at some point in time. Like when I think about Carlos and Carlos might have a different opinion about this, but it's like me and him didn't grow up wanting to shoot people. You know what I mean? I don't want to shoot guns. You know what I mean? Like I don't care about guns, like this and that. It might be cool to shoot a gun. Like
the movies make it look cool.
Yeah, the movies make it look cool. We've played a lot of Call of Duty in our time, like that kind of stuff. But it's like I've never really wanted to like shoot someone or like be violent towards somebody like intentionally all the time. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things for whatever reason we happen to grow up in this aspect where guys just want to be violent for some reason, whether it's like this masculinity thing or like having authority over other individuals or whatever it may be, and feeling like you're the bigger person in these situations. Like a lot of that plays to this weird sort of power dynamic and like violent dynamic that we either have internally or we're raised off of that shit, whether it's due to like media, the way that our parents happen to raise us or whatever it happens to be. But it's like there's no reason for that. And I think that when guys get like trigger happy, it really comes from a space where it may not be safety or like me trying to defend myself all the time. I think it's really stemming or almost stemming from like a, man, I want to kill somebody, or like I want to shoot a gun at somebody at some point in time.
Taking out their frustrations from like a traumatic event earlier. Maybe they were bullied and now they're like taking it. This gun is
exactly
taking it out on the world. You know, you remind me of him. You know,
like that. That video with Alex, like they took his gun away. The officers took his gun away.
He was no threat at that.
No threat, and he was turned around. He had his hands like this, and the guy shot him 4 times in the back. It's like that aspect. I don't know what argument you can kind of say that I was really trying to defend myself. You know what I mean?
Really, they fucked up.
Yeah.
It was like you cannot even say like, oh, it was an error in judgment. No.
Yeah, no.
You fucked up.
Yeah, and it's like, for example, like that guy that did happen to do the shooting. I don't know the guy's name. I didn't do too much research on. I'm sure that's.
I'd rather not give him the, you know.
And it's like it's hard to be able to come up with any sort of excuse to say, oh, I had an error in judgment, or like this and that. It's one of those things where it's like, man, you've made a bad decision in life, and you have to pay for it in a certain sense. So I'm hoping that person gets duly punished by the strong arm of the law. Whatever they can potentially do. Most likely he probably won't.
I
imagine
he's ice. It would be a fucking riot if he doesn't get punished.
Yeah. But it's like it's crazy to see some of the things that are happening in Minneapolis right now, like all of the protesting, the rioting, like you said. I think that like 1.2 million people showed up in Minneapolis.
It was a lot of people.
It was huge. I don't know about the actual number of it. I thought it was like about 1 million people.
It was quite a bit of people.
It was a very, very large amount of people, and like
it was cold.
Very, very. I think it was like -20 or something.
And they all showed up.
And these are the things where society needs to sort of step in, because the government's not out to help you, because they're the ones that are doing it. And if society doesn't come up and start to say stuff like this, then it's like that's what's really ruining us in a certain sense.
They're just gonna let it slide. That's why you got to make your voice heard. Yeah. You know what I mean? Speak up, speak out, and please, by all means, like you say what you gotta say. Fuck ICE at the end of the day.
You see, like France every fucking 5 years, it seems like, just starts fucking going nuts when like, man, the gold price is down, or like, you know, our economy's fucking shit right now. Like,
ape shit just now.
Yeah, like stuff like that, and like, it's absolutely nuts to kind of see. So, yet again, I don't want to give ICE too much prime time on our show, because we only do this once a week for a bit. Like an hour and a bit, but it is an extremely, extremely disturbing situation to see, and I don't know, like, avoid the States as much as you possibly can for all of my Canadian friends.
Avoid it, that way I can go for cheaper and then have fun, just like Vegas is offering the Canadian price match thing.
Oh, yes.
So hoping to go to Vegas, and you know what, I am not a fan of Circa. I thought that place was overwhelming as shit. But if a few honeys are willing to dance on tables while I play craps, then by all means, I will go at a discounted price. So stay away from the U.S. Let's let it lose some money. That way we can go there for cheaper again. That's all I got to say about that. Yeah. One last thing before we go. I got to bring up, why are we still celebrating Coco Chanel? I don't want to sound like a liberal libtard, but y'all know she was like a legitimate Nazi, right?
Oh, really?
She was a spy for the Nazis. I was married to one as well.
Damn.
And y'all just like giving her all the shots.
That's crazy.
I was like, come on.
That's crazy.
Come on.
Is there like a recent like uproar?
Yeah, they had they did like a document, like they went through documents and they confirmed like they went through her history. She was a Nazi.
That's crazy.
A spy for the Nazi. Wow. But she makes good fashion though. And so is the Adidas dude.
That's the thing, right? Like, that is a perfect example about the concept of you're only canceled up until your next project. Yeah. Right? It's like, if you come up with something sick, Don't matter.
Yeah.
Mercedes.
Like, how could he? How could you do? She's a Nazi, but nice purse.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Let's.
Yeah.
Let's
It's a crazy thing, man.
Crazy world we live in. It's an evil world we live in. I'm good. You?
Let's
call it.
There was one.
Uh-oh. You sure?
Yeah, I don't remember it.
That's brutal.
But
save it for next week.
We'll talk next week.
All right. Well, that's it for this week's episode. Thanks for coming in for 223. Giannis.
Room 223.
Room 223. Giannis, this room's for you, pal. just if you want to get in the room, all you got to do is let us know where you're going.
Let me know, man.
Let me know.
I'll heated rivalry with you.
Let me know. Oh, crazy.
What?
Whoa. What'd you just say?
What?
Heated rivalry is mental.
With Giannis?
Mental. It ain't no heated rivalry, bro. That is dude.
Hey.
That's bake one-sided. That is a bake. Oh, bro, he is going to freaking make. Bro, you are done.
Heated rivalry is the Gen Z term of our Brokeback Mountain.
You think?
I think so, but they're a little bit more open to it now. Shout out to Jake Gyllenhaal, man.
Shout out to Jake. R.I.P. Heath Ledger.
Yes.
And shout out to the cast of Heated Rivalry. You know, you're putting Canada on the map for TV once again. And
is it a Canadian show?
It's a Canadian show.
Oh shit! I had no idea. Okay, I'm gonna go watch it.
They're
then.
both. That's crazy. Yes, it is a very Canadian show. Yes. But yeah, Heated Rivalry. I've heard good things about it. Ryan, give me your take, I guess, when you start watching it. So that's it for Dick's.
Wow.
I said Dick's. Crazy.
That's it for Dick's week?
Wow. That's it for Dick's week.
That's Freudian slip.
That is mental.
Heated rivalry then
Dick's. That's it for Dick's week. Hey,
Jeez.
Why did you make me think about that goddamn show now? That's it for this week's episode for Heated Rivalry.
We'll come back with our review of episode number one.
Number one. Next week.
This is a heated rivalry. This is a heated rivalry podcast now.
From now on.
We're getting rid of the blank.
So, you know what? Fuck the blank. This is Heated Rivalry recap. My name is Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is Heated Rivalry recap with Carlos and Ryan. As always, fill it in. Take care.
Peace, everybody.
Holy shit.
Wow.